Hi, Keith Jackson speaking. Sorry if my voice sounds a little odd. I've been to the dentist today. I'm still recovering from the anaesthetic in my lip for a good few hours. My mouth's been feeling like it belongs to somebody else. But ignoring that, I'm going to detach this Keiki. I think you'll probably be able to see that it's losing the green tips on most of those roots, and I want to try and stop that. The other thing that I'm going to be very interested to see when I finally get it potted and see how it progresses is what these turn into. Because that little circular spot, I suppose you can call it, on the top of that cane underneath that leaf looks very, very much like the kind of development I saw on my noble A-type dendrobiums when they were developing the tissue to become a flower spike. So whether this thing is trying to flower, I don't know, but there are some similar knobs on some of the other ones as well. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but there's one there, look. So I'll get the camera set up on its tripod, and we'll have a play with this Keiki and hope I can get it off without too much trouble, because I've never done this before. So yeah, we'll see what kind of a horlicks I can make of it. Okay, let's see whether I can get this off without damaging everything else. Now I believe it should just peel off, and that's pretty much what it's doing. There we go. Now that's interesting, because they've got a root there that's gone down and actually through that leaf. Well, I'm afraid that leaf is going to have to suffer a little bit, I think. That is possibly the lesser of two evils. So, there we are then, that's the underside of that Keiki. I'll get it central. I'm going to put a dab of cinnamon on that raw piece there, and I'm going to do the same on the plant, try and make everything dry off. And then when I've done that, I'll come back and I'll actually see about doing the job. I think what surprised me was actually how little, how small an area the attachment of the Keiki onto the mother plant actually was. Might see it a little bit better in there. I don't know. I've put some cinnamon on both of them, but neither of them, strangely enough, was all that wet. So whether this was starting to dry off and it would have separated naturally before long, I honestly don't know. I've never tried to deal with a Keiki before. I'm going to use one of these shallow 3.5 inch or thereabout pots. I think that'll do quite well. I hope it won't be too unstable. I'm going to use the Burnham seedling compost. Most dendrobiums I'd probably use the Westland mix instead, but with this being a Keiki, I'm going to err on this side because this is a mixture of fine bark, perlite, bits of old root by the looks of it, and it will get all in around these roots, because fairly naturally, when you think about it, all the roots have come out on one side. It's logical because one side was blocked off by the cane on the mother plant. So this has got to has to put its roots out wherever it thinks. Now logically, the roots will go away from the mother plant. We're not really knowing how that mother plant would grow in the wild. I mean, I know this is a hybrid, but you know what I mean. Yeah, where's that great big lump come from? You know, is it growing towards an anchoring point, away from an anchoring point? Hard to say, but obviously that's what it wants to do. It wants to attach to thing. Now I've not buried this too deep. That's not the plan. I've sort of got it so the roots are just under the surface. I don't know how well you can see that. There's a root just there, look. So I want that just under the surface so that rhizome, or the future rhizome shall we call it, is not buried. Well, I suppose because it is a new plant with actually no real rhizome, it's just a single cane with some roots on. I suppose you could argue that is the rhizome will go wherever it wants to go. Anyway, nice quick one this time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. We'll keep up with what this thing's doing in a while. Bye.